Please bow your heads with me. Thank you, Lord, for this day and the people that we get to share it with. I ask for protection for everyone here and for those who could not be here. May your will be done during this ceremony and after. Thank you for this opportunity to celebrate this special occasion and for all of the people who made it happen. In Jesus' name, amen.
Here we are finally. This last semester of our senior year has me thinking of a little quote from Michael Scott. I'm going through a bit of a rough patch, the entire year actually. I think that everyone here can identify with that quote. Looking back on our time in Whiteface has me thinking about how many teachers we have had that ended up leaving or retiring because of us, or after us. Because we as a class seem to encourage teachers to retire. First up, Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker left after we graduated 5th grade. Miss Ratliff was soon to follow. Miss Wilson and Mr. German left after 1 year with us. Miss Young and Mr. Cohen walked out the door almost hand in hand. The much beloved Miss McCrummon retired early in our high school careers. Miss Martin the same. Then a plethora of coaches seemed to go in and out the revolving door as Coach Finley, Coach Walker, and Coach Kynard all left at the end of our sophomore year. One of the best band directors in all of America went out on top as Mr. Mack retired following a state championship in band. Let's not forget the following coaches and teachers that have come and gone in one way or another impacting our lives. Coach Martinez, Coach Withridge, Miss Daniel, Coach Thompson, Coach Dawson, Mr. Townsend, Miss Maynard, and Miss Gandy. We have also had a couple of superintendents in our time at Whiteface, Mr. Withridge and Dr. McBrayer. Now, how many other kids at our school can say they've made 22 teachers retire? None, except us. Another thing our class has been known for is earning parties and not getting to have them, so my class and I have put together a list of just a few of the ones that we remember earning and not getting. Let's start in elementary, specifically 3rd through 5th. All 3 years, we won the most reading points challenge, and we're supposed to get an ice cream party or a pizza party or something like that. We were also supposed to get a party for most canned food brought during canned food drives. We're still waiting on the ice cream and pizza, not to mention a couple more little parties. Then in 7th and 8th grade, we had a challenge on who could read the most books between the middle school classes. Of course, we won, and we're supposed to be awarded an ice cream party with Coach Fortner, but never got it. Also, once again, we won the canned food drive in junior high, and once again, still nothing. Finally, that brings me to high school. Coach Grokey tried to make up for those parties by throwing the best prom ever and with a trip to see the Blue Man Group, not to mention other get-togethers planned before the virus, and we appreciate that. Sadly, not all of it came to fruition, but he still made it memorable. The only thing I hoped for was a great senior year, and it was until the last semester. Thanks, Corona. With that being said, I think my class can agree with me that due to inflation and emotional trauma, the repayment can be about $2,000 or $3,000 for each student. If that does not seem fair, then after this we can have a discussion on what seems fair. With the exception of this last semester in Coronication, it has been a fun and interesting ride here at Whiteface, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Finally, before I go, I just want everyone to remember that if you're ever feeling down, or things aren't going right, and you just can't find the words to express your thoughts, just remember these 4 little words. Eat some eagle butts.
Good morning, classmates, teachers, administrators, and friends. Sadly, I don't get to ramble on for hours due to time restrictions. There are so many things I could say, and so many people to thank for encouraging and supporting us through the years. We would not be sitting here today without the support of every one of you. Thank you for investing your time, energy, and love into us. When I think of the class of 2020, it would be fair to say that our class loves to be memorable. During the course of our 18 years, we have seen and lived through many things. Our class was born around the same time as the 9/11 terrorist attacks. In my case, just the day before. Most of us were born when the first iPod was released, and we were 5 years old when the first iPhone was released. We were 3 when YouTube was launched, and 2 when Facebook was created. And if you know our parents, if you watched us grow up on Facebook and saw really embarrassing pictures of us there, especially from Mr. Clark these last few weeks. were 4 when Twitter started. We grew up watching SpongeBob, and well, some of us still do. Now we come to graduation in the thick of one of the worst global pandemics in over a century. Whiteface High School has a history of graduations taking place in the auditorium and following a very specific format. I don't think normal would have worked for us. I say that no one will forget the graduation that occurred at the football field and in a parade. As we leave the school and branch off into the world, our class will be just as memorable and touch the world as much as the events that have defined our lives. Tragedy doesn't define us. It makes us stronger. Great tragedies have a way of bringing people together. From the surge in patriotism after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and even right now as we struggle with the effects of a pandemic, I believe this is why our class is special. When we lost one of our best friends in the summer between our freshman and sophomore year, it pulled us as a class together in a way I didn't think was possible. And while I'd give anything to have him back with us, I'm thankful for what he did for us. The bonds we formed with each other during that time will stay with us forever and ensure that Keaton will always be a part of the graduating class of 2020. Moving on so I don't start crying. I'm supposed to be inspirational in this speech, but I don't think that there's anything I could say that would ever be enough to express what I believe this class is capable of. We have within our power the opportunity to change the world. Our teachers will tell you it was nearly impossible to get us to stop talking. They're all probably wondering if this speech will ever be prepared. Miracles do happen. So with that, I think it's time to stop talking.
Kennedy Constantino. Kylie Corbin. Daly Mosley. Naeli Herrera Castaneda. Carson Rice. Clay Clevenger. Jeffrey Fortner. Eli Samaron. Matthew Silhan. And last but not least, Whitney Whitehead. That's what you get for getting the last name. Starts with a W. Blame your parents.
I'm here to talk about Keaton Besita. Keaton Besita passed away on August 6, 2017 in Ruidoso, New Mexico, the same place that I happen to be on August 6, 2017. To me, it's one of the worst days that I've ever had to live through, and I'm sure I can vouch for the class and say the same for them. That day changed my life, and everything leading up to today, dealing with Keaton, it's changed my life. He's done one thing that he's taught me is to always say I love you. You know, you leave the house and you say bye to mom and dad and that's it. You don't say I love you every day. But it's taught me that every day you should say I love you. Good night, mom, dad, I love you. I'll see you later, I love you. Because you never know when the last time you get to say I love you is. You never know. You never know when the last time you get to say hi, bye, have a good day. You never know when that last day is. So it's taught me that it's important to always express how you feel to someone and express your gratitude and how thankful you are for them. Keaton was more than just a friend to me. He was my brother. I remember one day we were hanging out here in Whiteface, and we were walking around town, and we were at the gazebo. We were probably about fourth or fifth grade, I imagine. And we were, as stupid as we were, we had heard that you could become blood brothers if you cut your hand and shook hands. And we were going to do that too until we chickened out when he pulled the knife out. And which is probably good. Probably could have got sick or something. I don't know. But even though we didn't become official blood brothers, he's still a brother in my heart. After his passing, we became closer as a class. We became more like a family. I don't consider anyone behind me a classmate or just a friend. I consider them family, and I always will. I'll never forget the memories that we've made here at Whiteface High. I'll never forget the memories that I've made with Keaton, that we made going to Palo Duro for the second time, freshman year, which wasn't supposed to happen, but we did it anyways. I'll never forget almost becoming blood brothers, staying up till late in the morning playing Call of Duty with him at his house, playing Legos when we were in elementary school, and staying the night. Sometimes I think I stayed the night at Keaton's house more than I slept at my house. But Keaton was very special, and if you ever got to meet him, you would say the same. He was kind of shy. He didn't talk much, until you finally got to know him. That's how most people are. Until you get to know them, they don't really open up, and that's how Keaton was. But if you were lucky enough for him to open up to you, he was someone special, and he was someone you wanted to keep by your side. Other than that, I just want to let everybody know that Eli Cimarron built a bench, and it's actually a pretty cool bench. And it's got 4 sides on it with Keaton's name, Ricardo Batista's name, and Anderson Grolke's name. And then on the 4th bench, it has a heart with wings. All 3 of these young men had heart conditions and all passed away recently. We'll be planting a tree in the middle of the bench. And y'all know where we're planting it yet? I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out. But just wanted to let everybody know that it's pretty cool. And also that we're donating the rest of our money, our class's money, to Keaton's scholarship as well as Anderson Grolke's scholarship, which, if you know our class and how much money we've raised, is quite a bit, thanks to Coach Grolke. I have a honorary diploma and honorary letter jacket for the Basita family that I'd like to present right now. Now to end this prolonged speech, Whiteface Class of 2020, you can release your balloons now. To explain these balloons while they're doing that, before our sophomore year began, we all got together after band class and released balloons in honor of Keaton, a couple weeks after he passed away, actually. And so we're ending our senior year the same way that we began our sophomore year, by releasing balloons in honor of Keaton. Thank you.
class of 2020, I would like to start off by thanking all of the many sponsors that we've had through the years, and give a special shout out to our current ones, Mr. Clark, Chief Davis, and Miss Reeves. We truly appreciate all of the time and energy you have given us. We now want to thank the man and woman who have stuck with us from the start. Mr. and Miss Grokey, what you have done for this class could never be repaid. From organizing the concession stands and last year's prom, taking us to Rosa's, the Cactus Theater, and the Blue Man Group, sending us each birthday cards, purchasing us senior t-shirts, to just recently organizing this special day for us. You put your whole heart into this class. Through all the things that have recently been going on, one thing that I found comfort in is trusting that everything happens for a reason. One proof that this was God's plan is that He put the both of you in our lives. And through Him, you have loved us, taught us how to enjoy every moment, and that life is truly good despite some things that we've been through, including way too many hours spent in a concession stand. I wish everyone in the world could have a Goki in their life. You have not only made this year and graduation so special, but every year that we've been blessed to have you. Thank you both for being a beacon of hope, encouragement, and a proof of God's love. We've had so much fun with you guys through all the years, and now it is our turn to give back to you. The class of 2020 would like to show our appreciation for you by giving a donation to Anderson Scholarship Fund. Thank you for the countless memories in the past 5 years. We will truly miss you and will never forget all the things that you have done for us.
Will you bow with me? Dear Lord, thank you for this beautiful day that you've allowed us to come together and celebrate this special time. We have been waiting for this day for many years, and even though we are living through some difficult times right now, thank you for helping us find a way to have this special day. Lord, my classmates and I want to thank you for surrounding us with such good people, our personal families, our white-faced family, and such a supportive community. Please continue to guide and bless them with your grace and love. Thank you, Lord, for my classmates, for the friendships we've made, and great memories we will always have. Please be with us as we write a new chapter in our lives beyond high school. Let us always include you in all the decisions we make. Let us allow you to guide us no matter where life takes us. And to remember that it's through you that we will find strength and courage. Lord, we thank you for all these things. Most of all, we love and thank you for your unselfish love. Be with us now as we leave this place. Please keep us safe. It's in Jesus' name we pray these things. Amen.
Thank you, Brandel. And ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2020. Big round of applause. Before we conclude the ceremonies, moms and dads are more than welcome to come over here and take some photos with your kids on the field. Once again, please remember and recall the guidelines that are set by us by the TEA or the governor, social distancing, things of that nature. Please take care of yourselves, take care of our students as well. So, and we'll let you do that. So in about 30 minutes, seniors, we will have a little powwow and let let you guys know what's going to happen for tomorrow. So please be here tomorrow as well, and join us. They will actually get their diplomas tomorrow. So anyway, so give you guys an opportunity. Give you about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Hopefully that's enough time to get you guys down here and enjoy your children here. But once again, thank you very much for coming out to Whiteface on this wonderful, beautiful day. I'm burning up, I'm getting darker, and I'm sweating. So once again, thank you everybody for coming out to Whiteface. We appreciate you.
All right, Brandon's got something to say.
Oh, is there anything else?
Can we go home now?
Joel asked Jeffrey, wanted him to provide
Jeffrey